31V Vengeance Toy Hauling Travel Trailer here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Quick disclaimer, you may see some things that are non-standard equipment, some different fabric patterns in this. The pictures in the video might not look exactly the same. Don't have a heart attack. This video is here to show you how this thing is laid out, what it's all about. The pictures generally are more accurate, and we do take the time to list out exactly all the upgrades we put into every one of these. Standard stuff up here. This is basically a rack where you could put a portable generator. We call them a suitcase generator. The battery pack here is just so that I can turn on some of the electronics for you. I do want to show you that you do have a double battery capacity here. You can put 2 batteries on the tongue of this very easily. Now this is one of the longer toy hauling travel trailers I've seen, but it's because it has a private garage, a very nice living room with a slide out, a private bathroom, and a private bedroom. Very few toy haulers have all of those things. To get all of that, every time you add a feature to a trailer, you do need to extend the length to make room for it, just logically. Now notice how big this awning is. This awning is covering both entry doors. It goes all the way to the back of the trailer. So it gives you a lot of patio space. It's power, so it's push button operated. That is one of the upgrades, but we like to do that on all these because if you wake up in the middle of the night and it's just storming and you weren't prepared for that, you don't even have to go outside to put in the awning. You don't have to fight with the wind and get soaked. Just push one button for 30 seconds, run the awning in, and you're done. And this awning does have lighting. Let me show you that. Right here, we flip this little switch, and boom, you can see that kick off and on. So at night, you're going to see these lights reflect off of the bottom of this all white awning under here. It's not white on, it's like a charcoal gray on top. But it's white on the bottom so that it'll cast this beautiful white indirect glow all over your campsite. And you don't have bright lights staring you in the face, which is really nice if you've had a couple barley pops on the trail. Keyless entry here is something we add on a lot of these so that if you are going out, you don't necessarily have to worry about dropping your keys while you're riding. Oh, right here, outdoor entertainment system. This is right where you're going to put your picnic table. It's under the middle of the awning, right where it belongs. And you have some big boom and Sony speakers, so you can get some good music playing out there. And you'll find 4 positions where you can mount a TV on this bracket and move it around the coach. You have out here, you have the garage, the living room, and the bedroom. You have 4 different places one TV could service. These are riding on radials, and they are a bit taller than the tires on most travel trailers. And we do like to put aluminum wheels on there, so you're not only riding in style, you're riding reliably. No bias ply tires on here. That might sound like silly, like, yeah, well, who would do that? You'd be shocked. Bias ply tires are used in toy haulers all over the place. We won't carry anything like that. This is an option that we put on here. I call it the patio party deck because this is where you're going to put a lawn chair. You're going to grab yourself an iced tea, either the traditional kind or a Long Island variety, and you're just going to relax and soak up some sun and have a good time. This is where a lot of fun's going to happen. Now these gates can close, so if you have a pet or a little kid you don't want walking off the back of this thing, not a problem. And the entire deck is cable supported. I've seen some that have this little pedestal you stick under there. I don't like that, and I don't like it because if someone's rocking around up here, if you get a couple guys kind of jumping on this thing and you see how you can make it bounce, you could rock those pedals right out from under it and fall and hurt everybody. This is what I call a true toy hauler because it is wide body. It's 8.5 wide. It is not the normal 8 wide that some travel trailers with a ramp door call a toy hauler. There's a difference. There's a difference between a camper with a ramp and a toy hauler. That's the best way I can describe it. This also is dovetailed so that you have a very easy angle of attack and entry here. If you're pulling a big full-dressed Harley on this thing and your pipes are hanging low, you will not scrape your pipes and bottom them out on here, but if you don't have that dovetail, you might. Here's another option we've added to this, the Happy Jack bed lift system. This it's in the all down position right now. You see that the bed can go up and down. What's cool about this is on both sides, both out here and the interior, you have this mega pull-out plywood constructed drawer. This is serious stuff right here. You can put a ton of storage in this. You could use it like a tool chest. I've seen guys use it for holding fishing poles and firearms, all kinds of stuff. You see here you can fold the benches down and they will meet in the middle to form a king-size bed, or you can use them individually as just a pair of sofas, and you see how hard they are to operate with one hand. That's all there is to it. A little carpet down here is something that we generally add to most of these, so that if you are using this like living space, it does have a little less of a garage feel. But you do notice that this is all, you know, rubberized flooring with the recessed floor mounts. There's 9 D-rings in this floor, and it's all plywood decking. This is all heavy-duty stuff made for real use and loads. This is a small thing, but I do like that this door opens inward, and I'll tell you why. Because if the door opened this way, and you ran that slide in, you could rip that door right off the hinges. They did as much as they could to try to idiot-proof this thing. I think that's awesome. The big, giant party sofa here is cool. You see that each individual seating position has its own recliner. Every single position can recline or not recline depending on who's sitting there and what they're looking for. We like to upgrade the blinds in these to these cool wooden plantation blinds. They look really cool and they're a lot easier to clean. The kitchen here is really nice. It's one of the nicer travel trailer toy hauler kitchens I've seen. Now you have some huge cabinetry in here because this thing is a toy hauler. It's extra tall. It allows room for extra cabinet space up here. Living room TV mounts against the wall up there. Right above the standard issue Vengeance 8 cubic foot refrigerator and freezer. That's 33% larger than the standard fridge and freezer in a travel trailer. And that's important. If you're going to have a bunch of people in here, you're going to go have a good time, you need to be able to have the food on hand to feed everybody. Big deep sink, single basin deep sink, so you can actually put big pots and pans and stuff in there. And we do have nicer, easier to use residential type sprayers. I love this glass cooktop here because it's all countertop flush. You can use it like counter space if you have to. And they put the microwave down below that, which is kind of cool. It's almost reminiscent of the way that motorhomes will put the stove above a microwave like that. A couple big drawers down here, so if you have some big pots and pans, you're all set. Central air in this one, and that is also in the garage, so it does keep the garage heated and cooled, which a lot of travel trailer toy haulers do not. This thing has an awesome bathroom for a number of reasons. You have lots of floor space in here. It is climate controlled, heated and cooled, which many are not. You have a big, wide open, easy access shower. And because this thing is a toy hauler with an extra tall roof, you will not have to put your head in that bubble just to take a shower. Now here's another thing I thought was awesome. The fact that this has a real bedroom with a bed you can actually walk around. Very few toy hauling travel trailers have a full, true walk-around bedroom that also has its own door, so you can actually close the door and enjoy some privacy in your bedroom. Very few travel trailers have that. I mean, so this really has something for everyone. You know, I mean, you have TVs that can go anywhere. You have awesome entertainment. You have, you know, 3 private individual rooms in this thing. You have all kinds of fun features. Like the individual recliner kickouts here. Everyone has a good time and is comfortable in a Vengeance. So give us a call, 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Thank you, everybody. Take care, stay safe, and happy trails.